Here's 20 pieces of MMA news you might have missed. In the UFC antitrust hearing this week, Dana White testified for over 2 hours and said he has less than zero involvement in fighter contracts and doesn't get involved in UFC matchmaking. The only time he may get involved is at the final stages to discuss why a fight may or may not make sense, and it's all left to mostly Hunter Campbell, Mick Maynard, and Sean Shelby. Hunter Campbell said he oversees 6 or 7 departments at UFC, including matchmaking, sees himself as the GM. Sean and Mick are focused on talent development, and in the top 10 or top 15 or title fights, Hunter's heavily involved. Ilia posted saying the champ's back. He and his ex-wife have reached a settlement and the case has officially been dismissed. The reports claiming that he listed his Madrid home for sale are false, and there's a 90% chance he fights Justin Gaethje at the White House card. BKFC President David Feldman says Conor McGregor's focused like he's never been. He's better than he was in his prime. He's eating right, he's training his ass off, and he's going to church. Nick Diaz wants to come back for a fight with Khamzat or Islam. Vinicius Oliveira needs to lose 50.7 pounds in order to make the bantamweight limit. The UFC tried to sign Rico Verhoeven for UFC 324, but he wanted to go to boxing instead. Karate Combat has signed Sage Northcutt. Michael Chandler wants Max Holloway to win, and then he fights him for the BMF title. Tony Ferguson has some fight news coming soon. The UFC approached Kyoji Horiguchi to fill in for UFC Mexico. He agreed, but wanted to fight Amir Albazi first. Carlos Prates calls out JDM for UFC Perth May 2nd. Justin Gaethje is glad he lost that weight to Holloway. He says he makes his last 2 wins more inspiring. Gianni Vasquez replaces Said Nurmagomedov. UFC cut ties with Aaron Tao, as well as Rafael Caquera. Cameron Smotherman's ready to go. And Luan Lacerda will now take on Hector Sosa March 14th in the Apex. If you made it this far, fuck with me on the Red app.